What's going on, y'all? So listen. Y'all know I hate being out of my element, and once again, like I did on the last review, I have to record down here in my laundry room. So if you hear something, you hear the dryer going or whatever, in the heat. But I'm gonna make do what I make do because I don't want y'all to wait. You know what I'm saying? The things that I do because I love y'all. If there's noise in the background, I hope you can forgive me for it. But anyway, this is Love and Hip Hop Miami season 4, episode 12. Baby, the finale. Okay. First of all, did y'all see the conversation with Bobby Lights and Roland Ray? That was a waste of time. And let me just tell you this. Roland Ray was eating Bobby Light's ass up. Okay. That's all that I can say about that. Moving on from it. We get into this episode. We start off with Trick Daddy at Nori's Drink Champ on his podcast or whatever. So they get to talking about, when Nori first saw Trick Daddy some years ago when Big Pun was still alive. And also they get into the whole situation that happened when he was talking about Beyonce can't sing or whatever. Trick Daddy trying to explain in the confessional, there's a difference between singing and singing, and maybe I used the wrong words, and, I didn't apologize because, hell, free speech, and we allowed to have our opinion. And I said, that is 100% correct. All right. I thought this stuff was funny. Y'all was trying to get that man establishment shut down. I said, stand coaches is crazy. All right. And I'm not a part of it. I'm not that part of it, okay? But he was listening to some people and he was like, Adele. I said, now I love me some Adele, but all right. And even Nori said some of the people that you mentioned she could sing better. But that's his opinion, okay? Everybody's not gonna think everybody the same. And like he said, he should be able to say what he want to say. And I said that is 100% correct. You should be able to say what you want to say, give your opinion, and you also have to be prepared for other people to be able to give their opinion back. And that is exactly what happened, okay? It's a free country. You gave your opinion and everybody else gave their opinions too. Moving on from that, we get into this Eat the Booty Gang thing. We already knew about that. Moving on, okay? That's all that was going on with Trick for right now. Then we get with Florence. Okay, let me just say this. Florence, that was the song that you was up in that studio doing with that producer that was grinding all up on you or whatever. I need you to get up in the studio with me. Okay, I need you to touch me right here. No, let me get it right there. I was like, wait a minute, this the song? They was up at a strip club and stuff. They was on Pose and stuff. I said the song sound cute. I get it. Okay, well, I stream it. I don't know if I bad, but I gotta listen to the whole product. But the beat, it caught me. Okay, so I was like, all right, Florence. She sit down with one of her friends and basically talking about this song is for Haiti, her Haitian people. But at this current moment, it's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on, with the natural disaster that they've been through and the political stuff that's going on with the president. And, the country is just hurting. And also, she's talking about her relationship with Marlon. Basically, they're separate. And what really, she's trying to keep strong for is her kids because, they got to deal with the fact that mommy and daddy is separating right now. And me and a friend was like, girl, are you really sure you gonna separate with or you gonna divorce Marlon? Because that's what she was saying. Baby, the friend found out who it was that he was messing around with. She was like, Debbie with the short hair? What? I was like, yeah, it was her. But at the same time, I was like, girl, you really gonna divorce him? Like the friend said, he did this before and you didn't divorce him. So what's different now? It don't matter. I'm going to divorce him. Yeah, we'll see, Lawrence. We'll see, Lawrence. Girl, this ain't Insecure. We'll see, Florence, okay? But moving on from that, we get Amara up in the studio, okay? She's been going through what she's been going through. And congratulations to Amara because if y'all don't know, she is pregnant now with twins, okay? She is pregnant with twins. I don't know who the father is. That's none of my business. All I know is I'm going by this script that's being sent to us and given to us on this show. And I do know that the miscarriage and all of that stuff was real, okay? So it wasn't for a storyline. It happened, and, now she's pregnant. I do know that she did tweet something about trying to get off the show. So I don't know if she's still locked in the contract or whatever, but she really don't have the desire to be back on the show again. And truth be told, she can get off. I'm just saying. Everybody can get out, to be quite honest, and bring some other people in with some fresh stuff or just cancel it, okay? I don't know. Love and Hip Hop seems like it's running its course, okay? But as she was in the studio doing her thing, here come Alan, okay? And she was like, look at this motherfucker. Now, we didn't had our little situation. You know, we kind of fell out when I went home with my mama. But, you know, we made up a little bit from that. But the distance kind of getting to us. So he come up in there and she was like, let's talk. Okay, so, you know, what's been going on is, you know, my dad, he left me, and then my mama, she's having all these health issues, and you know, I had the miscarriage or whatever. I'm just here to help you out and to be there for you. Oh, now you want to be there for me. Now you want to be there for me. What type of man just says what the things that you say when they have a miscarriage? Okay, do you understand what they go through in their bodies with all of the bleeding and the cramping and the loss and all of that? Oh yeah, you just wasn't there for me. Okay, let me just say this. Amara was for real, okay, about what goes on. I understand it, but every time Amara, I cannot take her serious when she get into her dramatic roles, because all I feel like is just put on theatrics, okay? But she's saying real true stuff, like, you messed up, okay? You were not there for me. I needed you. And at this point, you can think like, okay, well, he up in the DR, what he gonna do? He could have called. He could have. Sometimes it do take a phone call. You know, you can literally sue somebody over the phone. Just listening to their voice and knowing that they are there with you in spirit or whatever, or you know, they're sitting there with you. They might not physically be there with you, but they're still with you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, he didn't even do that. He couldn't even do that, baby. You know, she was like, what am I? I'm not good enough to bear your children. I said, now come on, Amara. Let's stop this, okay? First of all, I'm not finna be doing all this crying over somebody that dissed me while I was, you know, going through what I was going through with their child, okay? I just put my body through this, and I don't even care if it was weak. Baby, no, that's traumatizing, and you couldn't give me support. We over. Ain't no talking. We would have been over at that point. That's all that it is, okay? And, you know, she going through the motions and feeling like maybe this is because, you know, she has this issue with abandonment, especially for men. You know, her father did it, and now this situation with Alan. This motherfucker said, well, how come you couldn't come to the DR? And at that point, Amara, you should have said, conversation over, we're done. That's what you should have said. Nigga, I am cramping and I am bleeding, okay? And you want me to hop my ass on the plane so you can put your arms around me and pretend like you care? But I love you. No. At that point, I clocked out. I said, Amara, stop playing with this motherfucker. So, Amara is, if you're not going to be in this, leave me. Like, let us go. I'm just like, girl. And let me tell you something. I don't know what Alan got, okay, and what he working with. But Amara was like, you know, at this point, I'm still pretty mad at him, but I still like him. You know what I'm saying? I still want to be with him or whatever. And even though he did me kind of wrong, I'm not gonna let him get off that easy. But it literally warms my heart, the fact that he was out here doing this big crazy gesture, you know. And I said, what did he do? He hopped on the plane and came to see you? That's the big crazy gesture? Like, I mean, to make up for the fact that girl, oh my God, why do I always have to be the one that's crying? I said, because you're dramatic as hell. But all right, listen, I'm gonna ask Alan to go let them pants out, okay? Baby, I should not see the imprint of your phone. That print was so fucking it was so pronounced. I said, what is happening? Now let me see where your wallet at, okay? You just, wow, them pants was skin tight. Reminds me of Martell, okay? But moving on from that, we get this whole situation with Neri and Nori and Princess and Ray J. Neri juice bar finally opened up. Well, it's not a hard opening, it's a soft opening. It's about to open up, and I guess in a couple of weeks or whatever. And so they invited some of the friends and family down there. They're talking about their relationship and, oh, they should get their vow renewal. You know, they've been together for 10 years, and oh, you're such a good married friend to Ray J. And Princess ain't really here for it, because they asking her, so how y'all doing in y'all relationship? basically, she said she over it, she done with it. And at one point, Ray told her, we need to stop playing. You need to stop trying because it ain't gonna work. Okay, so she done. That's basically what it is. All right. And then let me get on something right quick, because I know. I was looking at Love and Hip Hop, Love and Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, the recent season that's on now. Nori and his wife is on there, right? Neri in her natural state, without all the bronze on, without all the makeup on, that is a white Latina. And you was up here talking about she wanted to be included in our black women's. Moving on from that, okay? We're not finna do that, okay? Bobby Lights, he goes over there to his aunt's house to visit and to have a video call with his dad. Snoop is over there, Trina's brother. And, when I saw Bobby Lights and I saw his lips on the conversation, Rolling Ray was like, look at your lips too big, your lips too this. You spending all your money on your lips or whatever, or the money that Trina gave you. I said, wait a minute, now them lips have been plumped. Okay, them lips have been injected, and I know we've been seeing it this whole season. All right, plus the lip gloss on now. But this was a cute little scene with Bobby. It was something that he needed, you know what I'm saying? No hate, no shade in it. He actually was able to see his father. They had a discussion. Baby, when the daddy said, listen, everybody up in, you got some fans up in here. They love you up in here. Did they say they love one of his songs, Bang Bang or something like that? When Roland Ray said, we don't know none of the songs that you've ever done on the conversation, I said, to be quite honest, that is a true statement, because I forgot that Bobby Lights allegedly made music. Okay, but when the daddy said that, I said, oh, he got fans up in prison. Mind you, Bobby said he has not officially came out to his daddy yet, but he know that his daddy might know already because he see him on TV, I'm pretty sure. So that man know. And the fact that he knows and is accepting of it, because the way that he was on that conversation on that phone, he was basically like, Bobby was hesitant about, calling him. And he was like, you wasn't there for me as a parent, but that's the past, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, I know I messed up my own life, therefore messing up y'all life. And, I just want to know, do you love me? Would you allow me to be back or whatever? And he was like, to be quite honest. And I'm glad that he gave this honest ass answer. And I feel like we need to be honest with our people, okay? And don't give them what they want to hear. Bobby literally said, I don't know you to even say that, okay? And I was like, that's some real stuff. That is some real stuff. But the dad was like, I want you to come down here and, have a face-to-face visit, sit for a couple of hours. Would you do that? And Bobby was very, very much open to doing that. So overall, it was a good thing. So we get this scene with Florence, and she says that Marlon, he calls her and tell her some bad news. While over in Haiti, a friend of his best friend actually, that he grew up with, he was killed, or he died, you know what I'm saying? And, come to find out, he was working with the prime minister or whatever. So they don't know if he was poisoned or something like that, because they found him like he just got out the shower and he was laying face down on the bed or whatever, naked or something like that. It's tragic, okay? All the political unrest that was going on. If you've been under a rock when Haiti had the earthquake and all of that happened, a lot of gang violence and stuff was happening, and the assassination of the president, and that was big news. And finding all the people that did that, and then to hear that his friend was somewhat connected by association, and then that cost him his life, I guess. Being in the politics, whatever, that was messed up, okay? I'm not smiling or laughing because of that situation. I'm sitting here and I've already figured it out, and because of the things that, Florence was saying, she gave that man some sympathy puss, okay? I'm just saying, she gave him some, okay? And she was like, that was your friend. You guys grew up together, and I was just like, all right. Let me tell you something. If I'm the one that broke it off, and then something happened with your people or whatever. And I get that they close because they close. The friend was close to the family, so I get that part. But I'm still gonna be pissed, okay? Like, I just can't turn it off. I be like, oh, that's messed up. But you know, what you want me to do? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know that sounds so cold-hearted, but I'm the type of person, baby, when you hurt me, I don't care if you hurt it, okay, because you didn't hurt me. So, you know, you go do what you gotta do. Do not call me for nothing, because by that time, I didn't block your number, okay? But they still married, and I'm pretty sure they were still working stuff out. Even though she claimed she was going to divorce him, she is not going to divorce him, especially after when he said, you know, this just put in perspective all the stuff, you know, you got to take hold of people that while they're here or whatever. And, you know, it just make me think about the way that I hurt her and the cheating and the lies that I've given to her. You know, I don't want to lose her. I'm sitting here like, they ain't getting divorced. We already knew that. But that's sad. That's sad, baby. Can you imagine if something like that happened? Girl, that was a mess. But Florence ain't giving that man up. She gonna let him cheat in peace. Okay, that's all that it is. And she gonna do what she gotta do. Moving on from that, Trina and her people, okay? Raymond sit down and have a conversation with KD and CO, okay? Her two managers, all right? And anyway, I just got a message. No. So they having a little conversation and about trying to get on track because y'all been messing up. Trina been messing up. Y'all been messing up. And because like I said, we can't just put it on the managers. Trina, she gives me the vibe that she late all the time either way. Okay, even if she had the right time or whatever, she'll be late. But like they said, it's a lack of communication that's going on, you know, between the two managers. And at this point, you're going to have to evaluate the whole situation and look at it and see if you really need two managers at this point. Because if y'all can't simply conversate with each other and answer text messages and stuff like that, by what are we doing? Raymond sitting there like, y'all talking about this stuff because y'all only deal with the business side. I have to, you know, I'm literally in it 24/7 because I live with her. I'm there with her and I see what she got to go through. And y'all need to get this stuff together. Imagine they getting all upset at each other, going and talking over each other. Trina has to come over there and was like, listen, I'm going to take the mature approach. I'm not going to pop off like I usually do. It's called growth. But what I need to tell you guys is y'all need to calm that down because y'all are over here arguing and I can hear y'all and you're doing a little bit too much and y'all a little bit loud over the music, okay? Cool. Then she walked right back out. I said, now Trina, that's the time when you're supposed to snap off. Any other time you would have snapped off. I was waiting for it. But like she said, grow. And at this point, get a new team. That's all that it needs to happen. So Amara arranged for her family to get together, meaning her mother and her, with Alan, to have a little get together, to have a redo from the last time they seen each other or was together, had dinner. And so, you know, at this point, Alan apologized for what he did and, you know, say, at first I really wasn't here for you moving back to Miami, but now I see that you really need to be here and I support it and I'm going to be there for you 100%. Oh my God, Alan, are you serious? No, that's not how she said it. Oh my God, Alan, are you serious? Do you really mean that you're going to support me? That you like the fact that I'm going to be here? So what does that mean? Oh, why did that just take me? I feel like Megan Thee Stallion when she was laughing at Buenos Noches. That shit wasn't that funny. Oh my God, that shit just took me out. For what? For what? But anyway, moving on. Basically, yeah, he gonna be there for her and he proposed to her. Girl, he put the ring on her finger first and then proposed. I was like, don't do that to me. Give me the options to say put it on my finger, okay? Because I would have, okay. But, you know, the mama had to eat crow a little bit. And she was like, my best friend, you this, you that, you that. Okay, I'm here for it. And I'm like, all right. Mm-hmm. So he the baby daddies? Oh, I should say he the baby's daddies because, you know, she pregnant with twins. So I was just saying who the baby daddy. That ain't my business. But, I mean, if that's her fiance, shouldn't he be the one? Okay. At the end of this finale, listen, Trina got engaged too. Okay, we already knew that. Kendra G or somebody had already scored the beans on that a while ago. But congratulations, you know what I'm saying? They do the little wrap up, and basically everybody is happy in their situation. Okay. And Florence, like I said, she ain't divorcing that man. She used this whole situation with what happened with Haiti, talking about sometimes a bigger situation comes through to show you how small yours is. And this has actually brought our family closer. Girl, who you fooling, bitch? You out fooling us. You ain't need this situation. We already knew that you weren't going nowhere. Girl. Let me get them off of here. Anyway, that's Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm so glad that this is over with, baby. This season kind of drained me. It was cute in the first couple of 4 episodes, but then after that, I don't know where it went. And then Princess talking about something, she went on a date, but we'll say that for next season. Girl, we don't want it, okay? Take it, strike it from the board, okay? Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.